Okay, so the last time I did one of these videos, I talked about vampirism, but this time I want to talk about being a slave to the flesh as it relates to me and my personal journey, because I've been fasting, I've been praying a lot and like doing a lot of spiritual work, if you will, if you want to call it that. I don't know what you want to call it, but I don't believe that we should be like completely disregarding the flesh. I think there is importance in duality, like, you know what I mean? But at the same time, I think that a lot of our problems are created. And when you look at Buddhism, it says the same thing. Like, a lot of our issues, a lot of our suffering comes from desire. And whether it comes from wanting the thing or like chasing after the thing, it creates issues. And I can't really speak for everyone. I can try to, but I'm not going to. And I'm going to say for my specific journey, I really like the idea of like being close to spirit, you know what I mean? And so that's why I'm fasting for the most part. That's why I'm like really, you know what I mean, taking what's the word, an inventory check, I guess. That's not the best way to say it, but that's one way to say it. And like, if I had to break it down further, like, I am a person who like serves as a vessel to some degree, and so because of that, I do have to have like a clear vessel. You know, I have to like have a somewhat clean vessel so that I can like translate messages and whatnot. And if you're on a similar journey, like, that's probably one of the reasons why you're doing that, why you're fasting, why you're doing X, Y, and Z. And like, one thing about it, I think it is so necessary to be patient with ourselves and not try to rush the process. Because I was journaling with myself earlier, and I was just like, I am really rushing the process because like, I'm an overachiever. I'm like, once I do something, I'm just like all in. Like, if I go to the gym, if I go exercise, I'm all in. You know what I mean? If I'm like fasting, I try to be all in. And like, with something like this that is so delicate and like raw, you got to really be patient with yourself. You know what I mean? So if nothing else, please go easy on yourself. Okay?